say, where is it? Where do you find it? Very difficult. You don't do it because it's very difficult to the non-Arab, especially us. I don't know how the Arab does it. But to you at home, where are you going to find Surah Anbiya? How will you find Surah Anbiya? Look, the first young man who can tell me how you can find Surah Anbiya, he gets this Quran free. At the end of the talk, he'll get this as a gift. Come on, young man. How do you find Surah Anbiya in the Quran? Index, yes. You look at the index. This particular one here, you will get the Quran at the end of the talk. You see, at the end of this volume, this is by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. They are available here in the foyer. At the back of this, at the end of it, there is an index, a very comprehensive index. What do you want to know? Anything you want to know. But Allah says you, open the index. And in the index, I said, now here I said Anbiya. So under A, just like in a dictionary, look for Anbiya, and it will tell you Anbiya is chapter 21. 21 is easy to find because every page is numbered. Then I will tell you now is ayah number 107, 107. Easy to find. Once you find 21, 107 is easy to find. Everything on your fingertips. What do you want to know? Marriage and the M. You know about divorce and the D. You know about Jesus. What do you do? Open J in the index. J, and it'll tell you Jesus. Under Jesus, you'll find numerous headings. You know, Jesus Christ is mentioned in this book, in the Quran, no less than 25 times. Do you know that? No less than 25 times. But how are you going to find it? Index. His birth is described in 2 places. Where will you find it? Index. Chapter 3, verse 42 onwards. His birth. Chapter 19, verses 27 onwards. Index. Find it, refer to it, read it, and share it. And this book here, this encyclopedia of 2,000 pages, is available to you all at £5 each. I'm not here to do business, but I want to help you. Wallah, I want to help you. £5 for this encyclopedia of 2,000 pages. There's not another book that you can get in the world today, 2,000 pages for £5. This is yours. To give you the value of this book here, in Birmingham, I purchased this from the bookstore called Hudson's. This is the Holy Bible. And I paid £9.95, 5 pence less and then 10 rands. For the 2 of this, I paid the price of 1. This £9.15, 95 plus VAT. You owe it to yourself before you go, take it. It's good for yourself, for your employer, let's say your boss. There's no better present you can give him Christmas present than this. Or your employee, somebody working for you, there's no better present that you can give this. His wedding present, give him this. His birthday present, give him this. There is no better present that you can give to your son-in-law, to your brother-in-law, to your employer, to your employee, anybody, everybody. This book must be shared to the rest of mankind. And it is £5 each. So I said in Surah Anbiya, chapter 21, verse 107, we are told that the mission of Muhammad is to the universe. We have not sent you. Jesus said, I'm not sent. Muhammad is made to say, you are not sent, but to the whole of universe. Jesus said, I'm not sent, but to the Jews. Difference in the mission. Teachings. The teachings. The teachings were suitable for the needs of the Jews, the teachings of Jesus. Look, he came for the Jews, he says so. He was particularly catering for their own sicknesses. The Jews had developed certain sicknesses. They had become hard-hearted. They had forgotten forgiveness. They had a law, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Beautiful law for a nomadic people, moving from oasis to oasis in the Sinai under Moses. They needed a law that will give them quick justice. There's no time for lengthy litigations. There's no time for putting a man in prison. So what do? Quick justice, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You damage my eye, go to the judge, he said, well, come, you also give it to him. He broke my tooth, he said, break his teeth. No, come on, man, there's work to be done. Move on, move on. Beautiful law. But laws have a tendency to change characters of people over a period of time. See, the racist people, Hitlerite Germany. Hitlerite Germany. Germany, one of the most cultured nation in Europe, the land of Goethe and Beethoven. That nation could incinerate 6 million Jews. It's impossible, man. How can they be so barbaric? 6 million Jews, they incinerated, and because of Hitler, some 40 million people died. In the Second World War, 40 million people died. What a devil. How did he do it? A nation like that? No. You can be programmed. You can be brainwashed. See, in a community, they're talking about Jew, the parasite, the parasite, the parasite. So when it comes to some devil comes along and says, man, kill them all, put them in the incinerators, gas chambers. And the 90 million Germans, they just looked on. They looked on. It can happen. Brainwashing. I come from a color-conscious country, South Africa, color-conscious. I have invited hundreds of whites, businessmen and missionaries to my home for dinner and dialogue. I talk to them, I share with them my food and the ideas, and they enjoy both my talk and my food. You know, our food is captivating. You know that Pakistani food, mine is Pakistani food. You can enslave people through the tongue. Feed them, I tell you, you can enslave them. With your bhajjas and samosas and your... So they enjoy my food, they enjoy my talk. And when they part, profuse thanks. And subsequently they meet me in the street. They want to know how's the missus, convey my regards to her. But no white man has ever called me to his house for a cup of tea, yet. And I jokingly asked them, I say, you people, don't you know such a thing as reciprocation? In your community, don't you know what is reciprocating? They said, no, they know. Then I said, how is it?